Who spends 5 years paying off a few Christmas gifts? We'll get to that. Before we do, let's do the math on how people get there. A recent study revealed that the average American takes on a holiday debt of $1,325. Less than half say they'll pay off their purchases in 3 months. A whopping 15% of respondents say they'd pay off their holiday debts with minimum payments. That means they'll be paying for years, not even counting the added interest costs. But we get it. Family and friends mean a lot. It's hard to think price first when you find what feels like the perfect gift for your wife. Between Christmas gifts, Thanksgiving, Halloween costumes, and New Year's, not even counting birthday parties, it's a lot. Suddenly that 5-year credit prison stretch doesn't sound so crazy. You can't avoid holidays, which means you can't avoid buying gifts. And nobody falls for the same gift, different packaging trick unless you're in a bad holiday movie. But you can avoid debt. First things first, if you can't avoid added debt for the holidays, figure out your current debt. Are you overpaying on interest from credit cards and auto loans? Get your credit fixed and eliminate the cost of bad credit now. Speaking of debt, if you have credit accounts, consider what type of method works best when paying them down. Does it make sense to pay down your debts starting with the accounts that have the highest rates? Or does it make more sense to knock out the smallest debts first so you can get rid of them completely and move on to the next? How does your overall current spending look? You spend money on yourself the entire calendar year. Use the last 4 months of the year to set a strict limit on that you budget. And last but not least, gifts are going to be your main expense. Consider year-round shopping. No, not to treat yourself. A lot of items are less expensive away from the holidays. Who wants to get trampled by a stampede crowd for that last Baby Yoda anyway? Don't let shopping turn into a live-action Roadrunner versus Wile E. Coyote. Personalize your gifts to spend time on rather than money. Use apps for the best deals. And for the love of all that is holy, set a budget. Your kids' teachers don't teach geography without a map or math without a calculator. Don't spend your money without a budget.